No, I'm going to try and be ungrumpify myself.
Okay, Dave. Oh, I wanted to tell you about the movies.
Oh yeah, the movie So you called me the other day, and you're so excited. You're like, oh my gosh. I got to tell you something, but I can't tell you right now. I'm going to save it for the show. And then you hung up. I'm like, so I've been waiting all week.
From the Crush Studio in sunny Florida, this is the Disney Crush Podcast. And now your two tempests in a teacup, Dave and Tony Ann.
On this week's The Disney Crush Podcast, the end of the year is coming, and we want to tell you what Disney is doing right. Episode 371 of the Disney Crush Podcast starts right now. In years past, we've done Festivus episodes. And if people don't know, Festivus is a fake holiday. Well, it's not fake. People do celebrate it. Mm-hmm. It was started on Seinfeld. Frank Costanza has this holiday Festivus. He feels that Christmas is too commercialized, and he makes this holiday Festivus. And one of the things that you do on Festivus is you air your grievances. So in years past, we've aired our grievances. And one of our listeners said, hey, are you going to do a Festivus episode? You're going to air your grievances? But came to realize that the last couple of weeks, some of us have already been airing a lot of grievances. So I thought we should be more positive this year and say kind of what we're thankful, what we're happy about that Disney's doing. We should be more gracious and in our end of year episode instead of shaking our fist at Josh and Bob. And Dave is just laughing.
This was
trying to hold it in.
This was really hard. This was a hard one. I was kind of embracing the old grumpiness because I make notes, hey, I make notes and I have nothing. I got a blank page. I'm like, nothing. I got nothing. Yeah, but I'll try my best. I'll try my best this time.
Okay.
I'm going to try not to be grumpy. I'm going to try my best.
Let's start with just a little bit of news. So the Poly Tower opened this week. It was really interesting. I realized that the Poly Tower opened on the 17th of December, 2024. And I was at the grand opening of the Riviera on December 16th, 2019. So 5 years ago. I was there on opening day with my mom. We had a coveted breakfast reservation at Topolino's Terrace opening day with Mickey Mouse, with what I lovingly called Hobo Mickey at the time, because he's in rags, basically, because he's a painter. And and so we were there for opening day. So it was just about 5 years apart. It was like by one day. So instead of December 16th, it was December 17th. But it looks stunning. Have you seen any of the video? Mm-hmm. It looks amazing. It's everything. I do. Guys, I've talked about this, that I do not like the Poly lobby, the main building. I feel like it's busy and
it's small. It's kind of small, right? It's kind of.
It's just I don't like it. Yeah. But this is everything that is not. It is beautiful. And the restaurant, I think, is Wailulu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It is going to, I saw the menu. It looks great. And it's going to be waitlist. It's going to be like Geyser Point or Three Bridges. You're going to go on your phone, your mobile app, and ask to be, put on the wait list. It's not reservations. And the menu looks really great. So I would like to go there in the next few weeks when we go back.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that. Maybe, when we win the lottery, we can stay at the penthouse suite on the top floor, overlooking the Seven Seas Lagoon and Bay Lake.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put that down on the paper so that I can schedule that for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Because I'm gonna stop being grumpy, and Santa Claus is gonna bring me a bunch of money.
Good. Santa Claus is gonna bring me a DVC contract. Great.
Yeah.
Teeny bit of news that I know you're very excited about, just was released today, is that Bluey that wonderful blue dog is coming to the parks to meet with guests. I know you are jumping out of your skin about this.
I am.
You know, there are some people that are insane about Bluey, and not just kids. Adults love Bluey.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
I've never actually, I think, watched an episode. I think
I don't think I have either.
There are Facebook groups like Bluey adults, like it's kind of like bronies. Like Michael's a brony.
Yeah.
And these are Bluey adults.
I believe it.
So people are excited about this dog. He's gonna be meeting in. Is it a he? I don't even know. In Disneyland, Disney World, and Disney Cruise Line.
That's awesome. That's amazing. That's great. I'm so happy to hear that.
So
See? How'd that go?
You're being very positive and not Grinchy, Dave.
I know.
I miss my Grinchy days.
Oh, come on now.
I don't know if I have any Facebook. Let me double check. There was some.
That's okay. I have a little bit of news.
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Well, were you gonna talk about Tally? Because I have to I have to edit here. That last week we talked about Tally being taken off the parade route, but he was back on the parade route this week.
Yes,
So,
I did hear he was not removed. Yes.
yeah. So apparently he was just on vacation or something. But the part about people finding out his real name and putting it on social media was true. And that's still messed up. So even if he just had the day off, don't go stalking cast members.
Well,
You should do your news.
well, I don't know. I almost got arrested, but they let me go. I mean, I was just like,
What?
I was like, look, dude, I was just only out here for like, 4 hours waiting on him.
Oh, you
Yeah.
were waiting outside Tally's apartment?
Yeah. Last week, Tony Ann, our show came out, and the day it came out was our 7-year anniversary. And when this show comes out, it's going to be Christmas.
This show comes out on Christmas
Yeah.
Day. Yeah.
So,
this is our Christmas.
so that means nobody will be listening to us, or everybody will be listening because they'll after the presents and all the food,
I
they're
bet you
gonna.
the Austins put it on the TV.
I
and play
hope
it
so.
while they open their presents.
They put a fire on and have everybody sits in front of it like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Come on, guys, the Disney Crush is on. Let's all sit down and watch the Disney Crush or listen to them.
I'm sorry, Micah and Simon and Abby and Noah.
So
You have to listen to us on Christmas Day.
So Merry Christmas. If you're listening to us on Christmas, Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Oh my gosh. It feels so good to be happy and not grumpy. Oh my gosh.
There you go, Dave.
See?
Well, do you have any other news or?
No. I don't think I have anything else. I know I don't. It's my pages it's
This
blank.
is what
So you're going to tell me about the movie? What's going on with the movie?
this is. Yeah, I'm going to tell you that.
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna say. This, I think I want to do this for a show though.
Okay.
We'll
What
do
is
this
it?
for a
Just
show.
tell me what it is.
You write it down so I don't forget.
Okay.
Just for fun, if you had to create a fourth all-star resort, what would you make the theme to be? We should do that for like a 5-on-5.
Oh, a fourth all-star resort. Yeah, but okay.
So like music, movies,
Right.
and sports. What would you make the fourth one? I think we should do that for either a 5-on-5 question or show itself.
Okay.
So, upon arriving at the Polynesian yesterday for my daughter's first Walt Disney World experience, I hoped she would encounter some Disney magic. However, she was only given a button. Can anyone provide suggestions or recommendations? We haven't met anyone at the Poly who made a lasting impression. I've been told many stories about children receiving pixie dust. Dave, I am so tired. Now, I'm the Grinchy one. I am so tired of this people feeling like they're entitled to pixie dust. I think that one of the worst things about social media is that back in the day when I first started going to Disney, you would get a balloon or you would get something, a bottle of water from a cast member. It was unexpected and it was delightful. And now if I get that free balloon and post a picture on Facebook, look, I was given this free balloon. Everybody who sees my post is going to go to Disney expecting that balloon and then gets mad when they don't get it. And that's what's, I think, happening here. I think people, They hear about pixie dust. They hear about people getting blessed with something, a free Mickey bar, and they expect that they think it happens to everyone every day on every trip. And it can't possibly. Disney would go out of business if they just gave away Mickey bars to everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, especially, I mean, we go a lot, so we fortunately have been pixie dusted, here and there.
Time, but
yeah, but not like, yeah, it's been, on one hand, I can't even tell you, on maybe 3 or 4 times, maybe. And it's unexpected. Yeah, it's just one of those things that happens unexpectedly, and that's it. I don't expect to be given pixie dust every time I turn around.
Dave, this is going to be our last podcast of 2024, because the next podcast after this one will be New Year's Day. It'll be a new day, a new year. I mean, so I'm going to close out my year with. We haven't done one in a while, Dave. This isn't even a Christmas missed encounter, but it doesn't matter because it's good. I debated on posting this because 1, it's really a long shot, and 2, this group can either be brutal or kind. I exchanged some words last night with a fella in the Christmas candy aisle at Walmart on US 41 at around 9 p.m. Just wondering if he might be in this group. I never got his name or other information, as my social skills are clearly lacking. You only live once, right?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys. It wasn't a Christmas one, but it was good. She met him in the Christmas candy aisle at Walmart on 41 in Brooksville.
Oh, man. If I just had a video of that, that would have been great.
This is when Mommy and Daddy met. Hey, I met my husband in Target, right?
Oh, well, okay.
So there you go. Stranger things can happen.
Absolutely.
I do have one more Facebook. You didn't do a Facebook intro. I just realized that. Oh, well. But I got one last one.
Go for it.
This is the opposite of a misconnection. Is there a
Pew,
way to
pew,
remove
pew, 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 bing. Now I'm grumpy because I didn't get to do it. Bing.
Yeah, it's okay. Is there a way to remove pictures from your Disney PhotoPass account? I went to Disney on the down low without my wife and was hoping to delete the evidence. Help me out before I'm in the doghouse.
What? Wow.
He wants to delete his pictures from PhotoPass.
I call troll.
He doesn't want his wife to find them. Yes, actually, you can delete them from PhotoPass, but I'm not telling you how to do it, dude. Maybe he was on a work trip and he didn't want his wife to know he went to Disney without her.
Okay, Tony, and just stick up for the guy. Stick up for the guy. Okay.
It doesn't always have to be infidelity.
Well, he's putting it on
It could have been innocent.
I don't know. He's putting it on blast out there. He's putting it out there to everybody on social media. I mean, that's... Maybe he shouldn't have done that in the first place. He should have just kept that to himself. Maybe asked a good friend of his or something. Can I just call a friend? Call a friend and ask. Don't put it on social media.
Call me, because I would tell him how to delete the pictures, but now she probably found them. So.
No, you see, he needs to know Tony.
I mean, that's not the first time I have seen in Facebook groups where the husband is stupid enough to not realize that his magic band is telling his wife that he's on Buzz Lightyear with some woman. So, it's funny. One of the things that happened last year was Rich joined the Friends of the Disney Crush. And for the last 4 years, however long we've had the group, 5 or 6 years we started that group, he's never been in the group, so he never saw the posts. So now I'll go away and I'll post a picture of me with Andy or Jeff Kessler or somebody, and so when I get home, Rich is like, who's that guy? So yeah, I get where that guy's coming from. I get where this dude's coming from. I sympathize. Anyway, Dave, have you thought about what you're happy that Disney's done for you?
Oh, man.
Or do you want to air your grievances?
No, I'm going to try and be ungrumpify myself.
Okay, Dave. Oh, I wanted to tell you about the movies.
Oh yeah, the movie. You called me the other day, and you're so excited. You're like, oh my gosh. I got to tell you something, but I can't tell you right now. I'm going to save it for the show. And then you hung up. I'm like, so I've been waiting all week.
So I've been dying to see Wicked since it came out. And you did your review and you were less than positive about it. And I've been really wanting to see it. And my life's been crazy right now. Rich has some things going on and it's Christmas and I'm the mom. And he's trying to help me, but he really can't right now because of some medical things going on. So I'm trying to keep it all together. So I finally saw the schedule for the movie and there was a 10:15 showing. The problem with this movie is it's almost 3 hours, which you've said. So fitting it into my, 2 days off Christmas season is hard. So I have 2 days off, Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to fit it in, but there's a 10:15 show. And I figure, well, I could go to that show right away and then I can go back home and work on some stuff. So I'll be home by 1 o'clock, right? So I go to I bought the tickets online. It says Wicked 10:15. Me and my daughters go. We go to our seats. We sit down. We watch the previews.
You even sent me a picture of you guys.
I posted a picture. I was so excited. And the theater goes dark, and we saw a couple of previews, and then the theater, it goes kind of dark, and then it goes fully dark when the movie starts.
Yeah, it's not quite.
So then it goes fully dark. So we're like, oh, the movie's starting. And I see the castle. I see the Disney castle, and I'm like, this isn't a Disney movie. Why am I seeing the Disney castle? And then I start hearing music and I see the title screen come up and it says Moana. And we're still scratching our heads thinking, maybe this is a long preview. I don't no. So the movie starts and it's Moana. And everyone in the theater starts taking their phones out, checking it. And then this guy stands up and he's like, this is supposed to be Wicked, right? And we're like, yeah, it's supposed to be Wicked. So he goes out and he goes out to the manager and he comes back in and he says, this is what we're watching. And we're like, what are you talking about? This is what we're watching. The guy was mad. And so then the manager comes in and he goes from family to family in the theater to explain what's going on. Apparently the online ticketing program, whatever it is that they use to do the online ticketing, it had it wrong. And it was supposed to be Moana. And because of the length of Wicked, they couldn't just stop Moana where it was and put Wicked on, because the next showing of Moana would have been affected because Wicked's so long. It would have taken there's people that bought tickets for the next showing of Moana. So they couldn't do that. So he's like, well, what we can do for you, the first showing of Wicked is 11:45. So an hour and a half later, you could hang around. You could sit here. You could watch the rest of Moana. It wasn't going to be completely over. You could sit here. You could leave and come back. But at 11:45 and see Wicked, and we'll give you movie passes on top of that. And I was like, I cannot waste my whole day.
Oh my gosh.
I'll get home at almost 3 o'clock, right? So
that is crazy.
And I had been in the movie theater since 9:30 because my one daughter she's like anal about getting to the movies early. So we were in the movie theater since 9:30. I could not be in that movie theater till 3 o'clock. There's no way. So
and so while all of this is going on, everybody's
Moana's playing.
It's playing. So you're actually missing part of Moana now. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster.
So I'm like, I just want my money back. And they're like, oh, we can't do that. There's no refunds. And I'm like, but I didn't see the movie I paid for. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? So all these people are coming out. So I go out to the concession. I'm like kind of being wanting my money back. And they're on the phone with the owner, and the owner's not picking up the phone. The owner's not available. So, but everybody else is coming out and picking their seats for the 11:45 show. So they're getting to see the 11:45 show, and they're getting movie passes. So they're like, well, we can give you movie. And I'm like, okay, you're going to let them see the movie and get movie passes, and you're just going to give me one movie pass. I was like, I want 2 movie passes for each because I didn't get to see the movie and I'm inconvenienced. So I got 6 movie passes. Not like there were 3 of us and we each got 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, but I still haven't seen Wicked.
Did you see Moana?
No.
Or part of it? Oh, so you didn't even stay for that. So you...
No, because I was out in the concession stand trying to get my money back.
Gosh. Well, did you see any of it at all? Did it look like it was going to be good?
I saw some of it.
Okay. Wow. That's a disaster.
I'm worried about what the heck's going on. Where's Wicked?
That's crazy. That's crazy. How many people were in the theater? Wasn't that many?
Probably about 20.
Yeah, this theater doesn't get that crowded. It's really funny. Even really, really good movies don't get that crowded. But we usually go to matinees, so that's a little different.
Yeah, well, but the weekend before, when you guys went to Disney, that Sunday I tried to go because I was a little depressed that I wasn't at Disney with my friends, and I looked in the morning to see if I could go that afternoon, and there were only seats in the very front row, and I didn't want that. So I think for some movies it does get filled, but not for like Jason Statham movies for some reason. I don't know why. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, if it was a Jason Statham movie, you would have been hanging around for sure. You'd like, no, I'll have no. I'll hold on. I'll hang on. Can I see it twice? Give me movie tickets. Give me 2 movie tickets so I can watch it and then watch it right again. Watch it again. Well, I'm sorry that happened, but you didn't get to see Wicked, but you didn't miss much, so you're good.
Oh, stop! No, but like the next day they were still showing that. They still I looked it up. They still had that 10:15 show listed. So,
well, that's unusual. That's never happened to me before at a movie theater.
I don't know. Wrong movie. And everybody in there was there for Wicked, so nobody was there for Moana.
Did you notice did anybody stay to watch Moana?
Well, people had nothing to do. They had to kill time till 11:45.
Oh,
so yeah, some people went in and they said you could stay. We're not going to kick you out of there.
Okay.
Like, okay, you're not going to kick me out because you told me there's no refunds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, that's it, Dave. So I had a less than stellar experience at the local movie theater.
Well,
but I did find out that they brought back Wednesday free popcorn, bring your own bucket, which kind of grosses me out, Dave.
Well, yeah, kind of.
That you can bring your own bucket up to 105 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring a bucket and they will fill it with popcorn for free. And I'm thinking,
why don't they just give you a free popcorn instead of bringing your own bucket? That's just weird.
Because then I guess they scoop into, they're not putting people's buckets into the popcorn, right?
I would hope not.
That's gross.
Well, like do it like,
people are bringing their puke bowls or the ones they soak their feet in because those are the biggest bowls people have.
That right? Big? Wow.
Up to 105 ounces. So.
Okay.
Per person. So like the whole family can bring.
Jeez, that's a lot of popcorn. I don't eat popcorn. So
now my sister worked. She was a manager at a movie theater, and like they don't make money on the movies really. They make money on the concessions. So if you're going to a Wednesday movie, they're already not making a lot of money on Wednesdays, and they're giving away popcorn on top.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Their biggest seller.
I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah, I got a friend of mine that owns a Chick-fil-A, and he's told me the same thing, which it boggled my mind. He's like, no, I don't make money on the chicken sandwiches and stuff. I make money on the sodas and tea.
Because sodas are like free, and they charge like $4 for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said that's where he makes all his money. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He goes, no, I'm serious. I'm like, okay, wow. Okay. That is the fact. Okay, well, Tony Ann. So we're not, okay, we're going to be happy, not grumpy.
We're not going to air our grievances.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Disney. Let's talk about some fun stuff. What is one of the things that are you looking forward to in the coming year for Disney? I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to the nighttime parade. I knew you were going to say that.
About the nighttime parade. We've been waiting for that. I was really taken by D23 this year because going into it, the days leading up to D23, I was joking with our friends saying it's going to be like this characters coming to Disneyland. This ride's going to Tokyo. And Florida, you're getting a new bathroom. Like that's usually what D23 is like. It's like everything's going to land or Shanghai. There is no Disney park in Singapore yet. Maybe they'll announce one.
Oh, maybe.
Everything's going to Shanghai or California, and Florida gets,
Yeah, it was for sure Walt Disney World heavy this year.
This year's D23 was world and world and world and world up until the very end. I mean, we all kind of knew that Villains Land was coming, but none of us had there wasn't even a speck of rumor that we were getting a Monsters Inc. land.
There's a lot. They threw a lot at us, right? They did.
Cars,
Toys, so Tom Sawyer's Island going away, the Liberty Boat. I mean, so much stuff. Yeah,
so
it was crazy.
That was a really good D23. And new lounges are coming. So
we'll see what actually comes to fruition, because I'm excited for all the new stuff if they do it. But Disney past has proven that sometimes they don't come through. But that was back during the unpleasantness, and that kind of threw a wrench in it. Yeah. So we'll see. But
so this parade is supposed to come this summer for real.
Yeah, I'm excited about all the new stuff. I really am. Because we have, we've got a few friends that aren't going to renew their passes, and I don't want to delve into the reasons why, but everybody's got their own reason why. But yeah, give us something to look forward to and keep us coming back. And I think that's what they did with D23 and with all these announcements. And we just need to see some ground being broke. We need to see some dirt being moved. Some walls up or something to tell us.
Well, that was why I was so surprised by the announcement that Dinosaur's going to be open through 2025, the entire year.
Yeah.
Dinosaur is not going away anytime soon.
Well, see, they're backpedaling a little bit. See, they said they're going to start on that one right away, and that's why I said I don't know.
And then we did read the post a few weeks ago that they're having trouble with the permits. That we knew there was a water issue, and I don't know.
Well, they have to do something, Tony Ann, because Universal is nipping at their heels right now with Epic Universe. So they better start breaking some ground, because that's going to put a little hurting on them. Yeah, I think that's going to be huge, Epic Universe.
So was there anything that came to you and it came to us in 2024 that you enjoyed or that you were happy about? Any experiences in 2024 that you really liked or thought was a good job? Well,
everybody kind of gives Tiana's Bayou Adventure kind of a hard time, but I know it was your favorite ride. I do miss the old ride too, but it's sometimes things that you got to, change is good. I actually liked it. I thought the whole makeover was good, and
Dominic loved the queue.
Yeah.
The queue was beautiful.
Yeah. I can't say a whole lot of bad things about it. So I haven't seen Country Bear Jamboree yet.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I didn't.
Now that's one of the things that I really think they knocked out of the park in 2024 was Country Bears, because Country Bears was beloved by the original the Country Bears as we knew it was beloved by so many Disney adults and fans, and they were messing with a classic, and we usually don't like it when they mess with a classic, but they kind of proved us wrong, because it's delightful. It's brighter, it's happier, and the songs, and you find yourself singing along. And I went in there expecting to hate it, and I just couldn't get the smile off my face.
Huh.
So,
well, yeah, I haven't made it to Magic Kingdom. I've been to Epcot and Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, but I have not been to Magic Kingdom.
Well, I'll have to get you in Country Bears.
Yeah. Maybe I'll make a day trip and go over there and see it. and come back and give you a review.
I happen to know somebody's coming back to celebrate her birthday in a few weeks.
Okay.
So
maybe, are they going to Magic Kingdom?
I think they'll go anywhere you go to.
Okay. Well, then, it's a date.
Okay. All right.
I'll make sure I don't bring Veronica. Okay, good.
Okay.
And I'll make sure I delete all the pictures.
Shut up. Off your photo pass? I'll show you how.
Okay. I'm going to have to call you. Tony, can you delete my pictures, please?
Don't post it on Facebook. You were talking about the our friends not renewing annual passes. Mm-hmm. And I have to admit, I sometimes grumble about how much we pay Disney for passes, and they raise prices, but when I look at how much out-of-state people pay for their trips, I cannot help but be thankful to Disney for the Florida resident deals that they give us. Our annual passes are pretty much half the price of everyone else's annual passes.
Mm-hmm.
And
we get free parking, which is a big one. That's a big one.
Yeah, the annual passes have free parking. The ticket deals that they give people that aren't pass holders are even I mean, Dominic and Rich got to go this year. The ticket was $219 for 3 days or $235 for 4 days. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of a no-brainer to buy the 4 days because it was like
that's
less
cheap.
than $20 more for another day. But so it was, and bringing them back was nice this year. So I really enjoyed that. And Disney doesn't have to do it. The parks are full. But
I know. Yep. No, they don't have to do it. So I'm thankful for Disney for keeping the free parking, because they could have taken that away. They could have taken some stuff away, but they haven't. See,
are you excited? Are you excited about the Christmas Day? So people will have a choice on Christmas Day. They will either listen to this podcast or they will watch the NBA playing on Main Street, but not really playing on Main Street. CGI Main Street, I guess.
Well, I guess we won't. I guess we won't have any listeners on Christmas Day then,
because they're going to all be watching.
Yeah,
Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse cheering for.
Everybody's looking forward to that. Mm-hmm. Well, hey, you can't win them all. This is not really Disney. Well, it is Disney. I mean, it's because of Disney that I and we have made so many cool friends.
Oh, absolutely.
Over the years, and one of those, we talked about Moonlight Magic and hanging out with some friends, and that's one of the things I'm really, really, really happy for. Is never in a million years would I think that we'd have so many close friends directly because of Disney, the podcast, but it's really Disney because we're doing the podcast about Disney, and it's
right for people that love Disney, and it's people that. It's so weird because people are like, well, you go to Disney and you have these friends and all you talk about is Disney, but we don't. It's gotten so beyond that now that we we talk about our families and our lives and our everyday, and it's not just about Disney anymore, and that is pretty cool. So.
Yeah.
I did my first 5K this year, and that was something pretty cool. And I did it with my friends. I'll never forget that. That was
a big deal.
It was, and the fact that I got to do it with my friends was even better. So, I like that Disney doesn't. Well, they don't really have anything to do with Dapper Day, but they kind of embrace it when it comes. And I really enjoy Dapper Day. I really enjoy dressing up and going to the park. See, I'm really upset that I didn't get to go this year to the winter one because the spring one is so hot.
Yeah.
This year was unbearably hot. This year was worse than 2023. This year it was super hot. And we wound up just doing like one thing, hitting a lounge and going back to the pool. And that was all we could bear.
Yeah.
So, but I really love that. I think it's so cool how many people participate, how many people get dressed up. And it's just cool to see. And that's all fan generated. That's Disney had nothing to do with that. That was a fan prompted event. And now it's twice a year. every year in multiple parks. They're doing it in Paris now, even.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Started in Disneyland,
really
right?
Yeah, Disneyland, definitely. Disneyland really gets into it. And like when there are people that dress up just to go to Disneyland on an average day.
Yeah.
And they're kind of emulating what it was like on opening day in 1955.
Yeah.
Women used to dress like that. They used to wear heels and dresses and gloves and hats and
Right. They dressed up.
so they're kind of embracing that. I remember the story about because they were so behind in construction of Disneyland that the pavement, the tar was still soft, and women were in their heels and were sinking into it.
Yeah, that's a true story. Yeah, I remember the first Dapper Day I ever witnessed. I don't think I even knew what Dapper Day was all about, and I think I saw a group of people that were all dressed up, and I was like, "Why are they all dressed up? Are those?"
Yeah.
I thought they were cast members.
Right.
And then I kept seeing more people and more people and then more people, and then people were taking pictures together, and I was like,
Right.
okay, something's going on here. And this is before I had no idea what was going on. Right. And it was really cool because they were so dapper.
It is.
You know,
yeah, it is
so
cool.
sharp.
And it's cool. It's cool participating, but it's funny to hear people's on the buses being like, "Why are they so dressed up?"
Yeah, that was me. I was like, "What's going on?" And it was hot that day too, and I was like, "Oh gosh, they got to be dying."
I've seen people in the most incredible outfits in the heat. I've seen people in full uniforms, like with like sashes over them, and so I've seen women with like fur.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
I know. That was the first time I saw him. Was a really, really hot day, and I'm like, no way.
There's a lot of free entertainment Disney gives us. They get, for the festivals, we get free entertainment. We get sometimes big name, I mean, B-list, big name musical acts come.
Yeah.
We get free entertainment in the parks. Like even like in the UK pavilion, we get command performance, performing multiple times a day, and other entertainers. We have free entertainment in Disney Springs too. Lots of music, lots of bands, dancers, dance groups.
Yeah.
So,
and these performers aren't these people. They're really, really good. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Amazing. And
I've seen some really good.
And that's one of the things we really enjoy doing is going to Disney Springs and just listening to all the performers and musicians and stuff.
Yeah. Yeehaw Bob, you can go see him for free. Like I remember back when that one time back when Jason and Billy used to perform at French Quarter. When Jason and Billy, the four of us went. And
that was great.
They put on quite a show.
Oh my gosh,
it was just a free show. They just did in the lobby every weekend, and I mean we don't have that anymore. But at Scat Cats at French Quarter, they have a jazz band that plays on the weekends in there. Yeah. Now. They replaced Jason and Billy with them. So if you're into jazz, you can go there and listen to that. Or you can go listen to Yeehaw Bob at Port Orleans Riverside. That's more, his early show's more family with all the kids and everything. And then it goes later, but all free.
Yeah.
The last thing I had was, and I'm excited about, is the Festival of the Arts. I just love that festival.
Oh my gosh. It's the best. That I don't know how they came up with that and who came up with it, but it's probably Josh.
Probably Josh.
But thank you, whoever decided to do it and put that all together, because that was another festival they didn't have to do because they were making a lot of money off the other ones, and the crowds were there. But when they first opened that one, oh my gosh, that is now my favorite festival, and it's during the best time of the year there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what I have on my list. And so we wanted to be more positive this year. We didn't air our grievances. No, Frank Costanza would not be happy with us.
Yeah, and I'm thankful that they came out with another Moana. I'm not hearing the greatest things about it, but I'm hearing it's not that bad, that it's just okay, but that's okay, I guess. I haven't seen it yet, and obviously you had a chance to see it, but you haven't seen it.
I saw
parts of it. 5 minutes of it. Okay. So you can't really give me a review because that's not enough time to review it. So I'll have to wait and see. I'm going to go see it. I heard Lion King is so-so.
That Michael really wants to go see. Michael's really excited about Lion King, so I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and go see that one.
Well, I'm going to see it too, but the trailer for it looked really good.
Yeah.
But we've got some friends that have seen it, and they are like, eh. But well,
We'll see it for ourselves.
that's like, but you never know. A lot of people loved Wicked, and
And you did not.
not so much. And so, maybe they didn't like Moana and Lion King, and maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll like, no, they were wrong. This is really good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a try. In fact, I think we were going to go this weekend to see Moana, or we were thinking about, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, let me know because I have movie passes.
Well, I don't want to take your movie passes, or you can come with us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. All right, David.
Go on the free popcorn day. Well, I don't eat popcorn, but you can. Veronica eats popcorn.
Oh, on Wednesday, I have to work.
Oh, you got to work. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I have before we leave, we're coming into the new year, and I'm excited for the new year. I'm excited for the podcast. I'm excited to maybe collaborate with some more people. Collaborating with our friends, going beyond the castle was fun, and I want to do more of that this year. I want to try and do more of that if we can.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm excited about the new year podcasting. I'm hoping for new and exciting things. I have 7 things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my family and my friends. I'm thankful for my health. I'm happy. I'm thankful for my home, just because we went through a lot of adversity. A lot of
This was a rough year.
Been a rough year for floods and stuff here. Thankful for opportunities. I'm thankful for nature. I'm thankful for freedom, and I'm thankful for the small moments that sometimes we dismiss and don't think about so much. But there's a lot to be thankful for in this coming year. So, and I'm hoping, Disney, that you stick to your guns and you do what you say you're going to do. And
That's right.
And I hope it comes to fruition. So
Wow, there was like zero Grinch in that.
No, I've changed. This new year, Dave is not going to be grumpy anymore. Dave's
Your
going to be.
heart grew 3 sizes.
It did. Yes. I'm giving presents to everybody. Just so you know, be looking in your mail because I'm sending presents to everybody.
Everybody listening.
Everybody listening. That's right. I'm giving it. I'm going to be.
If you don't get it, it was lost in the mail.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, it's been exciting. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah starts Christmas Day too, I think,
right.
this year.
That's right.
If I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If I am, you'll have to edit it out.
That's right. And don't forget the Christmas presents for us under your tree. You can open
That's
it.
right.
Open the presents for us and do a video.
And if you haven't done a Trees of the Crush, you can still do it. You do it till the end of December. You can still do it. There's still time.
Okay. I haven't done mine either.
I know. Well, we're going to post them this week.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. See you.
Bye.
I think that's it. All right.